Let me talk to you about PlanGuru. And so PlanGuru is business plan software. And in today's conversation, we want to do an in-depth review to really understand what the software stands for, and how it can potentially help you. So here's the overview I want you to pay attention to. So when you think about PlanGuru, I want you to think about business plan software for planning, forecasting, and scenario analysis. And the way we look at the PlanGuru, we look at it as a strong financial forecasting tool that also provides basic business planning services. So originally, it's more into forecasting. Okay, I want you to think that's the key word I want you to think about. When you think about PlanGuru, think about forecasting before thinking about business planning services. It's a great fit for entrepreneurs needing to focus on financial planning, but it really doesn't really provide the full picture of what you need in the business plan software tool. I'll talk about that later on, okay? But for now, just remember that PlanGuru is a cloud-based budgeting and business plan software tool that's all about financial planning. It offers more than 20 to 25 insider forecasting methods, allowing you to create projections for up to 10 years. On top of budgeting and financial analysis, the tool lets you set goals and analyze performance. It also provides a rolling forecast, helping you understand the implications of spending on overall cash flow before you do it. So this is kind of cool. And so we love the depth and breadth of analysis that PlanGuru actually introduces to your business plan. By the way, boss, welcome back to the show. It's really a pleasure to have you here to have this quick convo with you about the PlanGuru. And one thing I want to say here is that when you think about PlanGuru, think about numbers. Think about numbers. So it's a great option if you're looking for considerably more robust software that offers anything about income statements, balance sheets, cash flow statements. So you can see you can actually map out a range of different scenarios based on the numbers that you put in there, okay? Unfortunately, PlanGuru doesn't include the expert consultation function, so you'll need to seek mentorship elsewhere. However, if you want a solution that can, let's say, streamline the financial piece of your business plan, PlanGuru certainly has the most to offer in our view. So this is kind of cool. So some financial data projections methods include revenue, expenses like payroll, whatever. You have balance sheet items like accounts receivable, accounts payable. You have accrued expenses, prepaid expenses, loans, and so on and so forth. Let's talk about the pros and cons of PlanGuru. I first want to talk about the pros, okay? Because you have a tool that is really great, but we want to know whether or not it's really wonderful. So with the pros, you have extensive financial tools and detailed budgeting, forecasting, and reporting capabilities here. You have a substantial library of educational resources. You have 14-day free trial and 30-day money-back guarantee. So we love this a lot. And you have great customer support and knowledgeable sales staff. You have lower cost yearly plans offered. Pay-as-you-go plans are also offered. You have advanced financial calculations and simulations. And this is really good. Financial projections. You have business valuation calculations, unlimited business plans. So bottom line is what? When you think about PlanGuru, think about numbers, think about quantitative analysis. Of course, the qualitative analysis is there too, but the quantitative analysis is deeper. Okay, boss, I want to quickly remind you of today's topic. We're having a conversation about PlanGuru. So this is an in-depth review of a PlanGuru business plan software. So I was talking about a lot of things about the pros, right? I want to continue on that. So when you think about PlanGuru, I want you to think about the fact that you have no contracts. This is really good. Here is a software tool that actually integrates with QuickBooks and Xero. They are working on the integration with Wave and also Zoho Books. So this is kind of cool. We love the fact that there are no cancellation fees. I mean, obviously, if there are no contracts, there are no cancellation fees. And there is a desktop software option. You have a cloud-based software option. And you have excellent and responsive customer support. So basically, you have a trifecta where you can reach customer support via email, chat, and phone. You have this is really good. So overall, you want to have if you want to have a flexible budgeting, this is really good. They even have they have a built-in break-even analysis. And so this, overall, just think about PlanGuru. If you're thinking about money, if you're thinking about financial analysis, if you think about deep and broad financial analysis with all the metrics and everything, budgeting, forecasting, you have it. Think about think about PlanGuru automatically. I mean, they have the best in the industry, and we have researched a lot of tools. So we just thought that like when you think about the constellation of offers, the constellation of modules, the constellation of capabilities on the quantitative quantitative aspect of things, PlanGuru is just the best. So you heard about the pros, right? I mean, now let's just quickly talk about the cons. So when we analyze PlanGuru, you need to understand that obviously it's very strong in terms of the money aspect of things, okay? But it's not going to give you the quality, the qualitative aspect of things that you need. For that, you will need to have another plan. For example, you might think about Biz Plan, or you might think about Enloop, okay? So that's one disadvantage. You're not getting the level, like the depth and breadth of qualitative analysis. And there are no templates or tools for basic business plan writing because everything, all the investments was made on the forecasting, the money side of things. It's difficult to get started without prior financial knowledge. If you were to, like, if you're thinking about PlanGuru, you need to have a base, like some kind of luggage. Like if you don't have any baggage in finance, it's going to be very complicated. Now, I'm not asking you to have a PhD in finance or have a CPA, a certified public accountant license or whatever. No, or even have a master's degree in finance. But you need to understand something a little bit. You know, you need to know what a balance sheet is. You need to know what an income statement is. You need to know what a statement of cash flow is. You need to know the basic definition, that the basic, I would say, a definition. Yeah, definition of assets, liabilities, things like equity. Those things are important. And so PlanGuru is expensive, especially for additional users. It is actually costlier than LivePlan, for instance, and most other business plan software options. And so, yeah, this is really an important element to think about it. So the additional cost per user can add up quickly if you don't pay attention. So if you were to ever go with PlanGuru, pay attention to the additional cost per user. And so, so if you're looking for a business planning software, you're not going to find it in PlanGuru, because PlanGuru is, for all intents and purposes, better for financial planning than business planning. So it's not really a good fit for beginners because, hey, listen, there's a learning curve. Here, and it doesn't include business plan templates. So PlanGuru is not going to give you that, and so there is also no free trial. I want to quickly talk to you about the features. So if you're thinking about PlanGuru, what are the features you want to pay attention to? The thing here is that, I mean, obviously you've heard me talk about the quantitative part of things already. So with PlanGuru, you have budgeting and forecasting for up to 10 years. 10 years, this is really good. This is a long, reasonable window. And you have more than 20 standard forecasting methods. You have dashboard and reporting tools. You have a formula builder to set up custom methods. You have ratios and KPIs. KPIs are key performance indicators. So here is a tool that works with QuickBooks, Zero, and Excel. Again, as I said before, they're working on Wave and Zoho Books. And so you have help guides, video tutorials, knowledge-based and US-based customer support. So this is really good. One thing I want to say here is that what we also love about PlanGuru is that you have Excel-based advanced report builder. You have a user-friendly platform, and you are able to compare your financials against your industry's performance. This is what we call about KPIs. And so you have bank-ready financial statements, profit and loss, balance sheet, cash flow statements. Yeah, and PlanGuru's business plan software lets multiple team members work on a business plan. And you have valuation calculations, and you have financial projections, color charts, graphs, tables. This is really good. You have a huge library of resources, and so you have a free 14-day trial in some cases. And so this is overall a great solution based on our analysis. Boss, I want to quickly remind you of today's topic. We're having a conversation about PlanGuru. So this is a review of PlanGuru business plan software. So when we talk about the features, there are other things that you need to really pay attention to. So we love the fact that you have a financial analytics. So the application generates the three main financial statements, right? Income statements, balance sheet, and cash flow statements. So you're able to know a little bit where you are actually what's happening in your organization in terms of financial health. You have scenario analysis. So PlanGuru comes with a practical forecasting tool that creates financial forecasts specific to your organization. And it calculates the likely economic impact of various events so that you can make decisions with multiple contingencies in place, optimizing strategic planning efficiency. So this is really good. You also have a budget flexibility, and you also have the PlanGuru Launch, which is really a series of consulting services to help you develop a better business plan. Let me talk to you about the audience here. So when we think about PlanGuru, obviously you understand that the audience is more tilted towards anything quantitative, right? So who uses PlanGuru? So the business plan software that was actually designed for small businesses and nonprofits in a variety of industries, including accounting, real estate, natural resources, construction, and manufacturing. So the thing is that, who uses PlanGuru? You want to think about startup owners and other constituencies that have they really need numbers. They really need to understand numbers. They need to use numbers a lot in their everyday or like at their job. And this is kind of cool. What we love about the PlanGuru is that they actually will work with you whether you are a startup or an established businesses. If you're an established business, they will actually assign someone to you. If you're a startup, they can still assign someone to you, but it will be very, very depending upon what you bring into the table and what you need, also what kind of help you need. And so remember that there is a free trial version. If you were to go with PlanGuru, there's a free trial version. I'll speak about pricing later on, but I just want to say here that it's all about what you're looking for. It's all about what would be working for you. And when we talk about the audience, we want to talk about startup founders who really need to evaluate their numbers before maybe talking to investors, maybe talk to lenders, maybe talk to I would say grant makers, right? If you for example, if you are, let's say you're applying for a grant at the federal level, and they're asking you to provide some kind of a documentation in terms of the quality of your finances or the quality of the activity, like the financial qualities of the activities that you want to raise awareness about. So you will need, if that's the case, you will need a software tool such as PlanGuru, because PlanGuru actually that's what the software does day in and day out, giving users the financial sophistication that the user needs to understand what's really happening in his or her finances. Let me talk to you about pricing. So when we talk about pricing, obviously we're paying attention to a lot of things, and I want you to look on the screen right now. So we have actually two programs when it comes to PlanGuru. We have PlanGuru Business, and then we have PlanGuru Advisor, and it's all about what really works for you. So if you're listening to me right now, you probably are just thinking, well, I'm just going to go with the PlanGuru Business, right? And because I'm not really interested as a PlanGuru Advisor, maybe not now, but it's important to really understand that it's one of those things where you have to take advantage of what's really available, because you have to ask yourself, what are my needs? What do I need PlanGuru for? And the question is, do I need to have a package that is really heavy on financial information, or I'm just okay, but maybe I could just be I could sign up for a something else or I don't have to pay for anything. Maybe just watch things from afar. So the bottom line here is that if you're a business, you can see how much how much you'll be paying to PlanGuru. If you are an advisor, you need to see exactly how much you'll be paying. You need to understand here is that at the end of the day, PlanGuru has been focusing on delivering business budgeting tools since for the last 20 years. So this is a company that has a clear idea of what its target market is all about, and how long it will take for for a newbie to actually be known in the industry, And it's one of those things where they have focused on their niche, and so again, you need to have the resources. You need to actually be like you need to have some kind of monetary bandwidth to be able to pay for PlanGuru's web, because PlanGuru's web, I would say, PlanGuru's software is not cheap at all, but it does get the job done. If you are trying to, let's say you want to, like you are really confused about your business plan, writing goals, and your business plan is kind of late. It should have actually come out next week. I mean, next week, last week, or last month, or last year for that matter, and nothing happened. You've been procrastinating, blah 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 blah. Now is the time to actually consider, especially if you want something like if you want something financially related. It's important to consider PlanGuru, for instance, to kind of help you out. I want to give you now the verdict, right? So you heard me for the last 15 minutes. So the question is PlanGuru worth it? It's one of those things you got to ask yourself. And I'm just going to give you a short answer. Yes, PlanGuru is definitely worth it. The question is, what do you need PlanGuru for? So because if you are a newbie, if you are looking for a new, like a business plan software tool for a newbie, PlanGuru is definitely not the software tool you want to look at. I mean, maybe even if you love numbers, you want to acquaint yourself first with how like you need to really understand that numbers are not everything. Okay. And you also need to know how numbers can actually equate to your own business. And PlanGuru's higher rates are justified by their massive wall of features, which you can actually see if you go to the website. So some of the features that distinguish them from other providers are the 20 plus forecasting methods. You have their scenario analysis feature, the analytics dashboard. So the analytics dashboard is kind of cool because it helps you actually see exactly what's happening at like in one shot. No need to actually like delve into multiple platforms to see what's happening. This is really good. So you want to use actually, so you want to go with PlanGuru if you are a small business owner and you are looking for super sophisticated financials and personalized support. And because if you choose to use a PlanGuru's business planning services, this is actually the package you will buy. You can also take advantage of their add-on features, which will I probably just talked about in the last section. So this is kind of cool. But bottom line here is that if you go with PlanGuru, you have access to a constellation of things. And it's one of those things where you have to just make sure that there is no, there has to be an alignment with your numbers. So let's say if you're looking for business plan software and you happen to use the PlanGuru's forecast, make sure the numbers are the numbers are in sync. So whatever you're showing on the actual Word documents, on the actual business plan, is in sync with what's in the Excel spreadsheet. And you also want to pay attention to the fact that some, like there might be some discrepancies here and there, but the bottom line is you need to be able to reconcile those discrepancies. And please don't be shy. You can actually if numbers are not the same, you can actually just tweak numbers. And the bottom line here is you want to have some kind of realistic numbers. That's all. Thank you so much for your attention. I really appreciate it. Here is a recap of today's conversation. So I spoke to you about PlanGuru, and this is a business planning software / solution. So I actually gave you the overview. I spoke about the pros, the cons, the features, the audience, the pricing, and now the verdict. Thank you. God bless you. I'll speak to you another time. But until then, remember, stay marvelous.